Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I'm here once again in the grow room without a thing to say. It's a time where a lot is happening around the world. Our focus is on the things, the changes around us. But very rarely do we focus on the inside. It seems as though in our life we're more concerned about buying this and buying that and achieving this goal and that goal and doing this and doing that. We're more concerned with those things than we are with how we are on the inside. I've noticed something strange about our Western way of life. I've noticed that after the age of 20, growing up stops. We go on this search for our career, our family, but inside we don't grow up anymore. The Western society, the culture, accepts many of these internal issues that need to be healed as just normal. That's just what it's like to be a human. You hear, that's just the way it is. It's as though once you hit 20, you don't need to grow up anymore. You just need to accumulate things. And that's the point of life. Continue the train of society. Dedicate your entire life to the economy. Become a good citizen. And then you can enjoy your life and grow up when you're retired. When society sees you as useless. Where you live out the rest of your days, if you're lucky enough, in a home that you maybe paid for by yourself, and you still have your health and enough energy and motivation to enjoy your golden years. So the whole world seems to be run by people in between the age of innocence and uselessness. In between these two extremes, you have those who run the world and participate in it. Stopping at 20 to mature until you assume that when you're older you'll want to do that. You might think about God and spiritual development and Buddhism and all that stuff later. But for now, let me discover my ego. Let me play this large ego trip from 20 to 65. The whole world more and more seems to be the delusion of the ego. The ego's madness manifest in its destruction of the planet. It's sad. And until you look at what you're doing, you're not really going to want to stop until you can really see what it is that you're doing. Once you leave school, you figure it's over. Learning is over at the age of 20. You go into college and then you specialize. I'm not talking about university and college. You learn about life supposedly in school. You're preparing for your life, and then when you get to university or college, or you go to work and these sort of things, you then specialize. But nowhere do they talk about what's really important. They don't talk about how pain is useful. Nowhere do you hear talk about death and what it means to face your own death and the possibility of you dying at any moment. Nowhere do you hear talk about how your expectations in life can hold you back more than any person or situation you will ever come up with or come up to or face. You're never really shown how to truly love. And probably the biggest injustice in today's society is you're not taught about the ego. You're not taught about your persona and what it means to identify as a personality, the roles that you play in society, the customer, the mother, the employee, the Good Samaritan, all these different roles that you step into, these different pairs of shoes that you wear in all these different situations that you're going to face in your life. They don't teach you about all of those splits in your personality and how schizophrenic that really is. Western psychology teaches you how to accept these things, and they'll get you to talk about it. They'll teach you to vomit, but not to stop drinking in psychology. I'm not speaking literally alcohol. I'm not saying that they're going to teach you to keep drinking and vomit your alcohol. What I mean is your words. They'll teach you that all you need to do is empty yourself of your problems by speaking about it with me, just getting it off your chest, vomiting your problems, but not going through them, examining each situation, each problem. No one shows you how to get to the root of everything that you consider a problem in your life. If you're looking to find peace in your life, you need to be willing to be reborn in this very moment. And that's what I found in my life, and that's what happened to me in my life, and that's what I allowed to happen in my life, and I continue to do so at every instant of the day, every moment. Every waking second, I'm fresh and new, reborn. In this very instant, the past slips away, and I expect nothing from the future. So I'm here. Nobody teaches you how to live in the moment. These things are not widespread. But lucky for us, the teachings of all the Buddhas of the past and the present are right here and right now. You need only open your eyes and receive. You see, all the words spoken from the past Buddhas are available to anyone who wants to find for themselves. Meditation can be a doorway into discovering who you really are and what it is that you really came here to do, what it is that you really want out of your life. And the one word that I'm about to share with you, that is the biggest key anyone can ever hand to you, is to discover your authenticity. Your authenticity. Science has shown that an atom is made up of approximately 99% empty space. And we are made up of atoms. And the math has been, it's been calculated that if all the humans on the planet today were to be put together and you were to take away all the empty space, that we would all fit in the size of a sugar cube. And the question comes into mind for those who really want to know, who am I? Nobody asks, what am I? If 99.9 or whatever, 0.99 or 99% of my physical body that I touch, see, hear, smell, taste, is empty space. If 99% of this hand is empty space, then what am I, really? What is it that I'm really looking at? What's actually happening when I rub my fingers together? This sensation of solidity, what is it really? Nobody goes into these questions and they assume that you need to be a scientist in a lab to figure it out. But you don't need any kind of training whatsoever to know who you are or what you are. All the answers are inside of you. And I don't mean physical. I don't mean if you cut yourself open, because remember, you're 99% empty space. Let that sink in for a second. Your physical body is 99% emptiness. 99% empty space. So when I say go inside, I'm saying don't focus on things. That's actually what I'm saying. Don't focus on things around you. Go into your being, your state of consciousness. If you close your eyes and you were to take away all of your senses, including the thoughts in your mind, you would be left with a sense of I am. You could still sense that you are there. There is a you are, you still are. There might not even be a sense of space, just you are. And when I say go in to yourself and meditate, that's the essence I'm asking you to discover. This video is filled with pointers and some of the most meaningful meditations you can explore for yourself. The biggest adventure is not that in the world. The biggest adventure is to go deep within your being. So I leave you with that. Wherever you are, around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you. Let's see if this worked. I moved the plant. Thank you. All right. I appreciate you. Peace.